So, hello, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Lindy McMullin. I'm from Greece. I'm South African, though, and I work as a quantum field therapist as well as a transpersonal psychologist psychotherapist.
Thank you. And can you describe your main professional skills or your main professional practicing which you are realizing?
Quantum field therapy is something that I have developed over the years. Coming off from quantum touch therapy, I did biotherapy, which is basically working with the entire holistic person. I use different methods when I work as a transpersonal psychotherapist, some shamanic work, guided visualization, mandala drawing. It's something that I think really works well and brings up the potential within a person and the body specifically to heal.
Okay, maybe you give us some example from your practicing, or maybe some description how it works, what it was, how did it work, and what was the result, or what was the effect. Maybe just a little example of your practice.
Well, when I began to work, first of all, I come from a very experiential background. So I had my own experiences and I started working with my own body and different health problems. So I began to work with clients who had different health issues and discovered that when I laid my hands on the body of a person, when I was doing still touching the person, that they would sense and feel a certain heat. They would begin to see sometimes colors or have visions or find that their thoughts went very quickly through their mind. As this process has developed with me, the quantum field therapy as such, I have come to the point where I only sit close to the person and I come into contact with the soul, with the spiritual being of the person, and I receive a lot of images as to what is happening within the body. And because it is at a quantum level, what happens is that it's amazing. It seems to reach a peak, and it collapses and transforms. So many of the memories that we hold within our body, that can be from this lifetime, and that can be from our families, and in the case of somebody believing in past lifetimes, these memories are locked within the body. So at a molecular level, this is transmuted and there is a clearing. And then what I do is I talk with the client and I tell the client what I have seen or picked up. And very often the resonation of something that is going on within their life at the present moment is something that they can relate to. It is usually a longer process in that people usually come between 7 to 10 sessions. And then we discuss again and see whether they need to carry on or whether they want to carry on or take a break. But the interesting thing is that recently I have found that it's happening even quicker, and it depends on the openness of the person. So I think of myself as a gardener. I rake up all the leaves, I pull out the weeds and prepare the garden so that it is in a perfect way, and it is the body itself that heals.
Thank you very much. And I'm not sure if the next question is actual. What is the usefulness? Okay, I see that there is a great use of your professional practicing. Okay, maybe you can give some recommendations or any advice to any person. It doesn't matter how highly or widely he is developed or educated, how he can help himself to be healed, or just maybe to overcome some complicated moments of his life. Maybe you can give some general recommendations if it's actual.
I think that the most important thing is that we always go back into ourself whenever we feel something, whenever something comes up. Very often we try to project it on people that are outside of us. So if we stay with what we're feeling, sometimes it is better to go into the pain, because if you do go into the pain that you are feeling within you, an emotion, usually if one can go into the pain by itself will transmute. So it's becoming more aware of what is happening inside of me, how I'm feeling, and understanding that there is a diamond in the center of my being. Very often it's like the diamond at the bottom of a rubbish bin. We have to take out the rubbish so that the diamond by itself can glow. And those facets are healing in themselves. And of course, mindfulness practice, which I think is just becoming aware, being in the now, and prayer. Prayer, I think, is a very powerful tool to heal, connecting with the source.
Thank you very much.